have a lot of independent contract news reporters out there doing the hard-hitting work. We have people in the Southwest of America. We got people in the Northwest, the Northeast, the Southeast, in the Midwest, down in Louisiana, down in Texas. It's the hard-hitting news channel, guys. Pizzaverse. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, guys. The Pizzaverse to your laptop or cellular device. I'm your host, Sungrown Trichome, guys. This is breaking news. Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
During his time, Tony Pizza, the country's most feared gangster. As we first reported back in September, he was once the boss of New York's Gambino crime family. He ruled by extorting, intimidating, or murdering not only his mob rivals, but legitimate businessmen, law enforcement officials, and anyone else who got in his way. After Pizza was arrested in 1993, he cut a deal with the government to testify against the mob in exchange for leniency. The details were instrumental. The deal fell apart, but not before Pizza gave prosecutors a detailed history of how he took control of some of this country's leading industries and how he personally participated in the murders of 36 people. That's right, 36 people. We met Pizza at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City, just before he was shipped out to a maximum security prison to serve a life sentence. Not one, but 13 life sentences, plus 455 years, despite a lifetime of violence and treachery. Pizza says nothing beats being a mafia boss.
Without any interruptions, without jerk-offs trying to spin my story and fucking, they're still in denial that, I went to the Floridian diner and, Richard Kuklinski was there, I ate the cheeseburger, I got sick, I went to the hospital, I was in the hospital for 5 fucking days with dye tests, they were trying to figure out what made me sick, but, they weren't looking for cyanide, but I made it, I lived. He spoke about it. He didn't say my name, but he spoke about it. And for Frankie, who I was with before I went to Florida and opened up Cafe Bocce with the Coppola family, okay, from Harlem, the Coppola family from Harlem, and I was down there helping them, and Craig Coppola called Frankie and said, guess who I got with me? Because Craig was from Mill Basin, just like Frankie was. And we were all friends. I met the Coppolas through Frankie. So, he said, guess who I got with me? He said, they should send him to Desert Storm. Nothing will kill that motherfucker because they had that chemical warfare. Right? So, he made that comment that they should send me to Desert Storm. And I didn't understand why. Why would he say that? Like nothing will kill me. Well, why would he say something like that? And it took years until they did these documentaries with the Iceman, and I said, oh shit, I knew that guy. I used to sit next to him in a spot on Avenue U. There used to be a little luncheonette on Avenue U. He used to come to and sit and do crossword puzzles. I never knew he was a hitman. I never knew anything about him. You don't ask questions when you're in that life. You don't ask people what they do. You meet them, hey, how you doing?
It's been another episode of the Pizzaverse News. Good luck and God bless.